What's up, Justin? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. Tie up a few rigs while we're talking today. Get ready for some weekend fishing. What's up, Big Matt? Hey, Serena, how you doing? Carp and catfish, what's going on? Hope everybody's having a good day. Tie up a few rigs and talk about this weekend's fishing adventures. What's everybody else's plans for the weekend? Where y'all fishing at? What's up, Brian B? Tim Molina? His whole name or it don't count. Got some Uncle Lou's 9-aught hooks. I got some 10-aughts also. I'm gonna tie me a few drifting rigs. The old no knot snail to start it off. What's up, Lance? Dale Hollow, vacation and fishing. That sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time. Yeah, they're calling for a small chance of rain here this weekend, but that's okay. We're still gonna go make it happen. Got that Uncle Lou. See if y'all can see that Uncle Lou's. I'm gonna give them a shot on a drifting rig this weekend. See what happens. Cowboy catfishing. What's up? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by, checking us out. You turn that TV off, y'all. Don't need to hear about no football. Serena, are you guys fishing at the house this weekend? Are you going anywhere else? Nice. Go find them deep holes in that Wabash. Catch you all some nice fish. Y'all gonna be doing some night fishing? I seen Thomas talking about getting some lights rigged up. Night fishing is fun. I ain't did none of that this year. I've been slacking. But that's alright. Nice and cool weather, no bugs. That should be a fun time. I know you guys probably seen it 1,000 times, but on these the snail the hook, put it in from the top, going down to the bottom, and you want to wrap it around the shank. I go 11 times. You don't have to go 11 times. That's just what I do. Oh, has. Here we go. Talking about getting your butt whooped this weekend. Boy, hopefully I'm going to show y'all what this Ohio River is all about. got to get out there and find me some fish next couple days. You know, buck, I really don't use them that often, but I usually have one or two rods out. If I'm drifting 4 or 5, I usually have one or two out, and if they start getting hit, I'll put them all out. Where are you fishing at, Luther? Bribe me. It's going down, y'all. It's going down. Yeah, that's exactly what I said there, Has. And make some leaders a little bit longer, some leaders a little bit shorter, some with floats, some without them. But I'm hoping we get a bunch of rain and I'll be bumping this weekend. But I doubt that's going to happen. What's up, Dave? Appreciate you coming in. Got some more goodies from Uncle Lou. I don't know if you guys have ever seen what these are. I call them quick clips. Let me find the camera there. You can change out rigs pretty quick. Just tie this onto your main line by itself. They work pretty good. Use them little rattles on certain rigs. Go ahead and put that all the way down on the hook. 6 foot overnight. Dang. Hey, Chunky. Appreciate you listening. Yeah, I like those pretty well. Has sometimes some fish around here get buried down in the mud, so you want that bait as close to the bottom as you can get it. You catch them when they got them real muddy bottoms. You pretty much got to float it right to his mouth for him to bite it. That's why I think bumping works so well when you get that kind of high pressure and stuff. I've seen it a million times on a depth finder. I had it happen this past weekend. You drift right over them fish and they won't come up and grab it. If you're bumping, you pretty much put it right in their mouth. What's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? We just hanging out, doing a little chatting. Anybody want to come up? Let me know. Find my other swivels here. Got some of those chain swivels, ball chain swivels from Uncle Lou's also. Got me quite a few pretty good little shipment of stuff. What's up, Mike Turner? Appreciate you coming by. So we're just hanging out, tying up some rigs and Talking about this weekend, I don't know if anybody doesn't know, but myself and Haz are going 1v1 on his channel Saturday morning, 7 to 1 my time. Should be a good time. Something else I've just recently gotten. These are called rig wraps. Put that in the black so y'all can see it right there. If you don't have a float on them, drop them right in there. Keeps your baits ready to, or keeps your hooks ready to go, untangled. But I will say, if you got to buy them, they're expensive. So I don't buy them. I just try to win stuff. Keep your swivel out, just ready to tie it on and get going. Got some of these too from Uncle Lou. I don't really use them for catfishing, but I'll use them for bait fishing. It'll help float up at skipjack spoons and jigs and sabiki rig. Makes a little noise. What's up, Living? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. Getting situated here. Got stuff everywhere. Cut these excess lines and they just hang out right over the place on you. From one of my regular drifting rigs. What's up, Uncle Lou? I pull out about 20 inches or so to start with, so I got extra. Grab one of them 9-aught Uncle Lou's hooks. See, just go in from the top to the bottom. I go in about an inch, inch and a half, and start my. So you don't need to go as many times as I do, but I just like going 11 times. It's something I've always done. You get a number in your head and you stick with it. Pull it back to the other side, tighten her up. Got a couple 18 to 20 inch leaders, and I got some that's 12 to 15 inch. I like drifting different ones because, like I said earlier, you never know when what them fish can be lazy. They won't come up off the bottom, or sometimes they're actually suspended. They'll hit that suspended bait. doing this on the computer. I don't know how to drop the link in the chat. See if anybody wants to come in. I don't know how to do that. Maybe that's it. See if that works. If anybody wants to come in and say hi to everybody out there. Brian B., you could always come up and tell me what not to do against Haz. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Hooks and Hammocks? The man. What's going on, Haz?
What's going on, Mike?
Doing all right, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Heck yeah. Where you going fishing? See you driving?
No, I'm not going fishing. I was running the errands and stuff. I'm going fishing tomorrow.
Heck yeah, so am I.
Yeah, I'll be out there tomorrow. See what the bite is like.
You guys still in your month-long kayak tournament right now?
Yeah. We still got a month long, so I'm gonna go out there, get one more day, put some fish in the boat.
Heck yeah.
Tomorrow evening I'll be out there.
I'm hoping
how the evening bite is.
I got to get out there and try to find some bait for this weekend. I'm trying to get it so I ain't got to worry about getting out there early Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And have it ready to go.
That's the good thing about fishing the Potomac. My bait's already at the store. I just got to go pick it up. I don't even remember the only time I go catch bait is when we go to the James River.
Man, that's just crazy. Man. I mean, you can buy carp, you can buy eel, you can buy all that stuff, can't you?
Yeah. I'm just going to get my eel. That's what's working the best. That's what I'm going to get. So give me some fresh eel. Be out there bright and early. The river's coming down now. It's returning back to normal. It's at like 12,000 cubic feet per second. So that's good. Because when I was out there this past Saturday, it was at like 45,000. It was moving way too fast. It was crazy.
No, you said you was drifting quickly.
Yeah, I wasn't even drifting. I was just I went up and got out of the main current. I was just sitting in. Normally it would be like little to no current where I was fishing at, but it was still moving at like 2.5 miles an hour.
Whoa, that'd make me excited.
Yeah, not me. Not in the kayak.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. That'd be fun. I'd like to try that bumping in a kayak. That'd be fun.
Oh man, I don't know. The stretch of the river that I fish, if you bumped, you would be every 6 bumps you would be getting it untangled. You'd have to go down and get it's a lot. It's very rocky. It's all rocks. It's a lot of rocks, a lot of snags where I fish at. There's a lot of depth changes. It goes from 20 to 25 to 40 to 25 to 60 to it's a lot. It's very rocky and it's narrow.
Man. So do you use these floats from Uncle Lou?
Yep.
This is one of the bigger ones here.
Yep, I use those right there. I got them tied on these rods back here. I put them on all my rods, because even when I'm moving through, I'm suspended, but I'll also anchor up and cast, and because I got some pretty good spots where fish are moving through. Majority of the time, the fish that I'm catching are moving on the Potomac River. Majority of the time.
Sharina, yeah, I've been to the Bait Bucket. That's the one on Riverside. Yeah, that's the good one. Yeah, that's a couple old Jim. He's a good dude. He's a real good dude.
So the plan this weekend is to get out there and get on that bite early because the bite's been pretty good, pretty consistent in the morning. And then it normally dies off around like 10:30, 11, at least at my first couple spots. And then I got to go find the fish after that. So then I'll just be looking for them.
Yeah, we I don't know if we're behind or what this year, but usually the end of September, early October is great around here. But it's been tough. It's been real tough.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they decide to turn on this weekend.
Yeah, we had a bad bite like the last like 10 days on the Potomac. But then we had a bunch of current, a bunch of rain and all that stuff. So that shook up the river and I got on some good fish this past weekend. But I'm gonna go out there tomorrow and see how the bite is. Test it out.
What what place are you in right now in your kayak tournament?
I just I'm in third place. I wasn't second, but Stan went out there last night and took back over. So I'm behind him by like 7 inches. So I need a my smallest fish is a 38-inch fish. So I need to upgrade that to about like a 44-inch fish, and I'll be able to take second back over from him.
That's stand three, correct?
Yeah, Stan three. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
Dan
think
is
stand
in
two. I
first
think
by. It's gonna be hard for me to catch Dan. Dan has a 51-inch fish and a like a 49-inch fish. I have yet to pull in a fish over 44 inches on the Potomac River, so it's hard to catch them when they got them 51-inch, 49-inch fish. I could pull in some fat fish, like the fish that I 44-inch fish was a 53-pounder, but he wasn't long. I gotta go find some long fish.
I saw we was down in Alabama one day fishing the tournament, and we caught a fish that was 33 inches. That dude was 30 pounds. He was like a little football.
That is crazy. Normally, a 33-inch fish is around
Yeah,
15 pounds. That is insane. That's insane.
he was bigger round than he was long. I swear.
Yeah. So that's the only downside to the kayak tournaments is because you have some bodies of water where fish are just engulfed and they're eating bait and they're super fat, but it's all done by length. So yeah, some fish that are fatter, some fish are longer and more athletic and skinnier, and then you have fish that are shorter and fatter that weigh more than those long skinny fish.
That's why I believe here we got long skinny fish. We catch a few of them that are chunky, but most of them because of that current they swim in.
Yeah,
They're pretty
pretty
athletic and
athletic. Yeah, but I like those athletic fish though, man. They put up a really good fight,
they
especially in that
sure
current.
do.
Especially in that current.
Catching up on chat. Don't think I've missed anybody. What's up, SS? Sharina, one thing I could say if you can keep away from the bake shop on Morgan Avenue. That guy, he could be a little shady at times.
No shady shooters.
Man, I had a John boat stolen. And I walked in there one day and looked down at my John boat that I had stolen was sitting there.
Oh wow.
What? Hey, hold on. Where'd you get that boat at?
Yeah.
Ended up calling the police and getting my boat back.
Damn. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this weekend. Whether I catch any fish or not, man, we're gonna go have some fun.
We absolutely are. We definitely gonna have a good time. That's for sure.
I don't know about you, but I got 2 bags put together that I'm gonna try to get some more for some cool little giveaways.
Okay.
Give away some dragon rigs, maybe a couple of these Uncle Lou's floats. Represent.
Sounds good, man. I'm definitely looking forward to it. We definitely gonna put on a show. Hopefully put up a better show than Ryan and Brian B did. Brian B thinking.
I tell you, I'm gonna be putting baits out there that's gonna be huge. So I'm looking for that fish that's gonna eat them big baits.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be fun. The Potomac versus Ohio.
That's right. I've actually, if I get time after work Thursday, I'm gonna do a little traveling to go look at an area where we caught some good fish at a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
See if it's on fire, I might just have to do that Saturday morning.
Okay.
My only bad thing about doing that is I'm limited myself to where I can fish because it's got one good area, and if them fish ain't there, I'll be fishing a lot of shallow stuff that I'm not comfortable with fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, I already know the stretch that I'm going to go to. This stretch I've been fishing and been tearing apart for a while, and it's been good. I've been producing a lot of nice fish. I'm just looking for that 170, 80 pounder in there. There's got to be one somewhere in there. There's
Speaking of
got to
that,
be one.
did you see Muskrat and Zach and them down there?
Yep, I saw them on the Tennessee
Oh,
River bumping and pulling that 78.
man.
Yeah, that thing's a beast. Justin, I don't know about that one, buddy. I mean, the Potomac is a very good. It's a very good fishery. It's a very good fishery. And now Potomac has a lot of numbers and it has size, but there's obviously a lot of rivers that have better size. Um, but it's very good. It's a very good fishery. Very good fishery.
We get hit hard around here with the commercial guys when they're not out there in the nets. They got those limb lines, trout lines. I was out there last weekend, man, up by the dam.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 5 trout lines within a 5-mile stretch.
Dang.
I'm like, dude, you just killing us, man. You killing us.
Yeah, and they keeping all those fish that they catch.
Every one of them. Every one of them.
Are they going to pay lakes or are they eating them?
They taking the little ones to the restaurants and the big ones to the pay lakes.
Oh man, see that's terrible right there. That's terrible.
And
The stretch that I fish at, you can't put any of those traps or trot lines and stuff like that out there. But they do migrate up and down the river when they go to Virginia side or the Maryland side, south of DC. You can run trot lines and stuff, and people will catch them. And I have heard stories that they be taking them to pay lakes too as well.
we're starting to get slim around here, so they're gonna start going wherever they need to get their fish for them pay lakes.
Yeah.
Yes, Sharina. I fish the Green River in the wintertime. I don't fish it much in the summer. I'm sure it's probably still good in the summertime. I just don't do it.
But honestly, selective harvesting would do the Potomac River good because we have a lot of dinky fish out there, a whole lot, a lot. So it wouldn't be bad to keep some of them to eat them every trip.
That's what I mean. The Ohio River is full of 10, 15 pounders. It really is. You can go catch them,
All right, Mike. Well, I was just popping up in here. I'm at the store now. I gotta go up in here and get these errands so the wife can cook dinner.
All right, bro.
I'll catch you later.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Good luck.
Later, bub. Have a good one.
All right.
Trying to figure out how to copy it like I did a while ago. Look at me. I'm doing all right. I ain't the most technical guy when it comes to these things. You ain't lying. I got some good fish in that river. I got my hands full for this weekend, but I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. Definitely up for the challenge. We're gonna see what happens. Got me one of them there Uncle Lou stickers. Put that on the boat. Man, them fish might just jump on in for me. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. So, Ohio River guys, we got to stick together now. That's right. Paint job Uncle Lou did on these small, man, these are awesome. Did a real good job. I like that orange. I like that gray one that I had wherever it went. Of course, the big green one, I like it. Well, thank you, George. As long as we go out, catch some fish, have some fun, it really don't matter to me who wins and who loses. It's all in fun for me. Tie up a few more of these rigs. Rather have too many. If I get into an area that's all jankety, I'll spot lock over some structure. Probably lose a few rigs. What people call spot locking, some other people call it dead sticking. And you get right over top of a piece of structure. You keep your boat steady with that spot lock. Drop them baits right down into that tree. I personally like to get just below it. Just above it, I'm sorry. Let that smell go down to them and they'll come out and end up biting what you got. If I'm drifting and I want to keep the boat moving when they're on a moving bite, I go about 10 yards away from that structure and I'll drift right past it. Most of the time, that's close enough to where they'll come and bite it if they're active fish. Same thing when I'm bumping. I have the Minn Kota 55-pound iPilot. It's the Terrova. And for my fish finder, I've just got a cheap Lowrance Hook 2. It don't even have side scan on it. Side scan's good, but I've never used it, so I don't know enough about it. So I just use my sonar and my down scan. That seems to work fine for me. I've been a Lowrance guy since I started fishing 7 years ago now, so that's why I run Lowrance, just because that's what I'm used to. A lot of guys have pretty good luck with the hummingbirds, but it's all in what you like, what you're comfortable with. I know on the Lowrance, I know what settings I need to make it look good, and I don't know if you follow me on Facebook or not. But go to Greenwell Fishing. I posted some pictures of my depth finder and drifting and some fish coming up in the lines. Yes, them Terrovas are great. Nothing like that spotlight. Catch it when we're drifting. It's you'll get 2 and 3 bites at a time. So the best thing you do is grab that remote, hit that spot lock button, and just take your time, reeling one fish at a time in. See these kayak guys? They're putting them Terrovas on their kayaks. Got that spot lock and stuff all on them kayaks. That's pretty awesome. I'll drop it one more time if anybody wants to come in. If not, we just sit here and shoot the crap a little bit. those ball chain swivels. These things help cut down on tangles when you're running a bumping rig or a dragging rig. You have them usually on them bumping and dragging rigs. You have them just a little bit longer, so you want to cut down on that tangles. Here's some oh, that's a nice one there. It's real nice. Dragon rig, it's a 3 ounce. The guys over at Simple Fishing Supplies call it the Patriot Dragon Weight. Go check them out, guys. Simple Fishing Supplies. And go over to Uncle Lou too and go check out Uncle Lou also. They got all kind of different colors: green, red, orange, blue, purple. I actually have a 5-inch Lowrance. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna mount it on the back of the boat just to have a depth while I'm drifting and bumping. So I'm gonna run both also. Well, if you guys can go out and do something that you both love, that is just too awesome. And buying you a 10-inch Humminbird, that's freaking amazing. Now you got to get her out there and get her on some of them big fish. Yeah, I don't know about clothes shopping, but I get home and there's usually an Amazon package on the porch every day, and it's usually not mine. So doubt y'all can see it, but I'm tying up 50-pound big game for my leader line. Man, I bet them trout and salmon, I bet they are a good fighting fish. I'd like to make my way up there sometime. And oh no, it, it'd be like riding a bike. It'd be like riding a bike. As soon as you get back out there and get at it, hook into that first fish, you'd be all right. What are you looking at getting, Justin? Hopefully a deep V. Somebody can take them waves a little bit. $20 for a catfish. Holy crap. You got catfish up that way, don't you? Well, Petersburg's only an hour away. Should have hollered. My buddy just opened up a bait shop up that way, I think. Yeah, them are both good boats. Gotta love a Crestliner or a Low, either one. Yeah, but you guys get some pretty good size channel cats. I follow another guy on YouTube from up that way and catches some pretty nice size channel cats. Yeah, there was one up that way that shut down or something happened. I don't really remember, but he opened it up right around that area, and yeah, the White River is right there. People catch some good fish out of that White River up that way. What's up, Mike Sampson? How you doing, buddy? Tied up a few rigs, getting set up for the weekend, making sure I don't run out of rigs while I'm out there. It's one thing I hate. I hate tying up rigs when I'm on the water. You might as well go ahead and spend time at home tying them up. It's a lot simpler just to retie on your main line than it is to have to retie everything. You never know when a log, something moved into one of your spots and well, you drifted over it last weekend and it was just fine, but you had all three freaking rods just hit that log and you got to break off all three of them. I keep a lot of different cutters on the boat, but you got to have a pair of nail clippers. Always, always, always. You know, I've always called them bullhead catfish. I don't know if it's right or not, but that's what I've always called them. They got whiskers. J Dog, what's going on, brother? You doing all right, big dog? I have to get myself organized. Got my bag all out. Got my tackle box all mess. Ran out of after work coffee. 2 to 3 pound bullheads. Wow, them are some big old bullheads. We don't have anything that big. Oh, well, brother, I hope you guys get to feeling better soon. Hope it's not that crud. If it is, I hope you guys get to feeling better soon. Be thinking about you, buddy. Well, brother, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you guys a speedy recovery and no lasting effects from it. What's up, Ryan Bortz? What's going on, man? Come on in for a little bit, Ryan. I just posted a link. Uncle Lou, I just can't get over these smaller. I can't get over these, man. These are awesome. I like them a lot. They're not the real big ones. Well, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Have a great evening. There he is. What's going on, Bob?
What's up, buddy? I just walked work.
Heck yeah. Just on here, just chatting a little bit, talk about what's going on this weekend, and tying up some rigs, showing off some of my new Uncle Lou stuff I got in. Got me some 9-aught, 10-aught hooks.
So, how bad you gonna beat Haz in this challenge?
Well, brother, I'm scared to do a little shit talking because I ain't really did great on the Ohio River here the past few weeks. So
Rough up this way too. It's 20 hours on the water this weekend consecutive. I had 3 dink fish.
man,
I mean, I ran it in the ground trying to get it, man. I ran 3 tournaments back to back to back and caught 3 entry fees.
I'm due. So that's one thing I'm due. So
Yeah.
and I know
Any?
depending on the spot that I'm going to, I'm gonna go Thursday and look around at a new spot that we caught some really good fish last year. And if I like it, I'm gonna go there. But the bad thing about that is what I was telling these guys earlier. If I do go there and it don't work out Saturday, I'm stuck there because all the way down river is nothing but shallow water.
That shallow water pays off sometimes.
Oh man, I'm not a shallow water guy, man. I was drifting in 12 and 13 foot last weekend, and you should have seen I was on edge. I was freaking out, man.
He come out of 3 foot of water.
Man, that's crazy. What's up, Squirrel Magnet Fishing? Appreciate you stopping by.
Oh, so I'm going to be doing a live show this Thursday. I'm actually going to set it up here in just a little bit. My wife's got some health issues going on, so my fishing's fixing to slow down dramatically. So I'm going to start doing a live show and try to have a few different guests. I haven't even really decided if I'm going to keep it kayak or I'm probably just going to go multi-species with it because that's the direction my channel's going in right now is multi-species angling, not just catfish.
Yeah, catfish and bait, huh?
Number one reason I got Willisburg Lake in my backyard and I can hit it for a couple hours, and then be back home. And then if something comes up, I can be right back at the house. So
Definitely. Well, I'm sorry to hear, man. I hope everything's going to be all right.
It will be straight, man. But it's going to cut me out of a lot of fishing time here. So I'm going to change my channel direction and who knows, it might be a better thing for my channel. You never can tell.
Oh, Circle Hook Production says, who's that guy? Looks a little bit like Ryan Bortz.
I look a little different. I had to shave my beard off.
Fins and foul, appreciate it.
Yeah, that's it right there. You got to get the confidence in that shallow and know how to fish it.
I've caught a few fish drifting in 20 foot, but man, if I'm not in 35, 40 foot, I just don't feel comfortable that them big fish are in it. I know it's not right most of the time, but.
And that's the stigma that fishing a thermocline lake, it was hard to get out of. You know what I mean? And once I figured that out, being in this thermocline lake, them fish just can't live down there. Clint. Oh.
I know when I did my my 1 rod, 1 bait, 1 hour challenge, I wasn't even paying attention to the depth finder. And when I turned around and looked, I was in 19 foot of water when I caught that fish, and I was like, huh. So that got my wheels turning a little bit. And this weekend, I know there's a spot over on the bank that's 12, 13 foot. So I went over there and just dropped 4 lines down and just drifted it.
Yeah.
Caught a couple fish.
If the bait's shallow, I don't mind fishing shallow. You know what I mean? If you got to, say you take a cold day in the winter, and you have 4 or 5 of them back to back to back, well, then you have a 50 or 60 degree day, and all them shad come up in that shallow on that 50 or 60 degree water in that warm sun. Them fish will follow those shad up there.
Yeah, well, I've actually went and drug some shallow flats, and I just didn't catch the fish I was looking for, and I think that really turned my head around on that shallow water stuff. But I didn't give it a fair shot. I really didn't.
Yeah, and it's a timing thing. I mean, there's certain weather patterns I've found that puts in there, and there's certain days they're in there and certain days they're not. And a lot of times when the water's on the rise, they'll move in there.
That's what we got when the river gets up to like 25 foot. That's perfect for me because that 12, 13 foot that I'm talking about, it goes up to 25. And so I go over and bump that, and the current is only like 1.5 miles compared to 3 out in the channel. So that makes me, when I get that, I get excited because I know I'm going to go catch a good fish. So I wish it would start raining right now and not stop till Saturday morning, because then I know I'd be putting it on him.
And usually when I got high water here, my spots are on fire. But this last weekend, my water was about 2.5 foot higher than the summer pool. Couldn't buy a bite.
Thomas, I bet you guys do get excited when you find a deep hole out in that river. You probably, man, if you guys had a spot lock, man, you can spot lock right over that hole, about 50 yards, man, that would be awesome.
But that shallow water on a suspend drift, you're in 5 foot of water. That shallow water takedown, man, on that rod will just. It's so violent and so it just rocks the whole kayak. I mean,
I guarantee it.
There's nothing like it.
And I used to be scared of that other boat that I had. It was so waterlogged, and I thought it set a little bit too low in the water. As big as this new boat is, it doesn't set that deep in the water, so I'm okay with fishing a little bit more shallower water in this one.
I've had my in like 13, 14 inches of water with the trolling motor. I have my big motor trimmed up and running the trolling motor in like 13, 14 inches of water. Wasn't dragging, so I was good,
Yeah. Well, I say that, but that other boat, I went into the marina to try to get some shad one day, and I had to stand in the middle of the boat and lift the trolling motor head up where it was just barely chopping water to get through there. That was like, I think the depth finder said 0.5. So, whoa, I'm about to get out and push this thing.
But man, I'm gonna jump off here. I got supper ready, sitting here waiting on me. I just got in from work, and we'll jump off here and eat me a bite and see the kids and the wife for a little bit. I just jump in and say what's up.
All right, brother. I appreciate you coming in. We'll see you.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Dan? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. You got a spot lock there, Thomas. I know you do. We're just talking about weekend fishing, buddy. You gonna be out there giving it a go this weekend also? Sorry, guys. My wife dinged my phone. I'm trying to look at it right quick. Well, change that thing around. Put it on the other one for a little bit. Catfish go. Ain't no catfish go. We just having a little conversation today. Wasting an hour or so. Did you take your dad fishing yesterday, or was that today, Jason? coming up on an hour here. Well, I'm glad to see you guys caught a few. It ain't that hard. Pop it off, pop it on. Of course, I don't know what that John boat looks like that you're going to put it on. It might be a little different mounting it up there. I don't know. Well, guys, I'm going to have to cut this off, I suppose. Looks like the wife's trying to make dinner plans, so I'm going to have to get cleaned up. I guess we're going somewhere. I wasn't looking forward to going anywhere, but I guess we are. Well, that one you caught was a nice one, Thomas. What was that, a good 30-pounder? That was a good fish. Well, guys, I am going to jump up off here, but I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us for a little bit, talking and tying up a few rigs. And y'all make sure you go check out Haz's channel Saturday morning. Me and Haz going 1v1. We're going to see what happens. We'll see you guys Saturday.